How about them Cowboys? Yes, it's your boy Jose from Big Meat Sportcast. I'm one of your hosts. Unfortunately, JC and Duncan were able to meet me up today. They're working hard as usual, but I just wanted to come here and talk about the Dallas Cowboys and how they got that epic win. Epic win. All right. Our defense was suspect. Wow. First quarter, we're down 20-0, and the offense in the first quarter, they looked like they didn't come out to play. We had 4 fumbles in the first quarter, 3 were recovered by Atlanta Falcons, but they kept on chucking away. Defense throughout the game kind of looked really bad. Matt Ryan was just, carving us apart. But I don't know how we pulled that win out of, it was just crazy how they did it. And the onside kick, all those Atlanta Falcon players. There's 5 players there, and they didn't want to pick up the onside kick. I guess they had a bet on the game, and they wanted the Cowboys to win. But whatever the case may be, it was a great win. Mike McCarthy with some suspect calls and stuff like that, but we're able to pull it out, and hopefully the defense can figure it out. Please figure it out for next week's game versus Seattle, which is Russell Wilson is on fire right now. But we did what we had to do. We had 3 receivers almost break 100 yards. Actually, 2 of them broke 100 yards. Amari Cooper with 106 yards, and CeeDee Lamb with 100 yards, and Schultz, our tight end, stepping up for Blake Jarwin. He had 88 yards receiving, and we didn't go away from the run. Zeke had 22 touches for 80 plus yards. So we did what we needed to do. Dak had 3 touchdowns rushing. So I know you fantasy owners are liking that right there. But we pulled it out with the win. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. And hopefully this propels us to, bigger and better games and a better season, because going down 0-2 and, facing Seattle and possibly going 0-3, that's very slim chances that you're going to make the playoffs. But thank God they pulled it out. Now we're 1-1. Eagles are 0-2. Fly, Eagle, fly. Yeah, okay. All right. But Eagles are 0-2. And division's looking kind of rocky, especially with Saquon Barkley going down. All the injuries that Eagles have. Cowboys have their injuries too, losing a couple people on the offensive line. But we'll see. This is going to be one of those years that it's a toss-up. It's all about injuries. And talking about injuries around the NFL, this past Sunday, it was, quite the mess. Saquon Barkley, Nick Bosa, etc. There's a lot of people out there with, Achilles injuries, ACL injuries, and it was really bad for the players, bad for the teams, and hey, bad for fantasy owners if you have a keepers league and you're keeping one of those or whatever the case may be. But man, I still can't believe that we pulled out that win. I was on my couch. I was watching the game in the fourth quarter, and I was seeing Dallas keep on scoring, and I was like, there's no way. And when the onside kick came, I was very iffy, but I can't believe 5 Falcons watched that ball just go past 10 yards, and Dallas was able to recover it. But thank you. And then Greg the Leg, we got a kicker, baby. We have a kicker, Greg the Leg. Oh, with that, game-winning field goal, it was awesome. But enough about the Dallas Cowboys, because I can be talking about them forever. There are some other games on the slate. Dolphins and Bills. That was a close game. Didn't really watch the game, but talking to some people, they said that, some of my Dolphins friends, told me about how the game was close. It was just, they got stopped on 4th down, and, the Bills didn't blow out the Dolphins. So I'm still iffy on the Bills. Even though they're 2-0, I'm still iffy on them. So we'll see. And Seattle beating the Pats. That was a great game. Seattle looks like they're running, hitting on all cylinders on the offensive side. Defense is giving up a lot of points. But you kind of expect that, especially with the Pats. Cam Newton, he is just doing work. I think I want to say they're mostly rushing than passing. But that was a good, goal line stand for the, Seattle to beat the Patriots. And then, that right there tells you that, Seattle is there. They can be there on defense here and there. But we'll see. But they're giving away a lot of points. So hopefully next week when Dallas plays them, they keep on giving away all those points, and Dallas comes away with that win. But we'll see. Also, we don't have to worry about the fans in Seattle because they don't have fans. Dallas Cowboys had fans this past week, and it sounded pretty good. I think it was like somewhere plus 20,000 fans, and it sounded pretty good. It's bringing some normalcy to the football game, and thank God for that. But again, oh my God, that was a good win. But I wanted to come on here just to put some content up for you guys. We do have our game picks for this week, and this week of games we're gonna talk about Kansas City versus the Ravens, Saints versus the Packers, Bengals versus the Eagles, and Rams versus the Bills. That's what we're gonna be picking this week. So JC got Rams, Packers, Eagles, and Ravens. I got KC. I got Packers, Bengals, and Rams. Duncan has Ravens, Packers, Bengals, Rams, and our fourth person of the podcast, Vlad, has the Kansas City Chiefs, Packers, Eagles, and Rams. Last week with just us three, JC, myself, and Duncan with our pick'ems. JC and Duncan both went 3-1, and yours truly went 4-0. So let me get the crown for the week, because I'm leading them in picks for the first 2 weeks. So we'll see if we can keep this train rolling. But again, it was a great football week. Just to watch games, not for the injuries part. It kind of really sucks. A lot of good players are out with big injuries. So we'll see how that affects the team going forward. Also, just want to talk about the NBA playoffs. Lakers are looking really, really good with that last second shot by AD to propel them to a 2-0 lead in that series. And the Heat. The Heat are up 2-1. They didn't look that hot on the third game. Boston really came and put it to them. But we'll see with Game 4 how they rebound after that loss. And hopefully they will, because I'm a Heat fan also, and I love this team. And I think we can go into the finals and possibly win. You never know. But I really think they can beat this Boston team, but we'll see. They can't come out with another performance like they did. But we'll see. So with that being said, thank you for guys tuning in. Please like, subscribe, our YouTube page, our Instagrams, and so on and so forth. Thank you guys. We will have some content coming to you soon. We're just fixing, some little kinks here and there. But hopefully we can get a good podcast up for you guys, and so you guys can view and tell us how you like them. All right. With that being said, go Cowboys, go Heat. And we'll see you week 3.